Hello everyone, welcome to Siddhi Academics. I'm Amrita. I firmly believe that you should keep trying until you get it right. Let's start our trial for today. Today, let's finish off the whole of exercise 10C and move on to do exercise 10D. Exercise 10D has questions from unitary method as well as ratio and proportion. So I'll choose few of the questions which I think you might need help with. And if you have doubts in any other questions, please let me know in the comment section. I will also attach the entire videos that I have made for exercise 10C in the description of this particular video. Let's first understand question number 16. Question number 16 says 24 workers can build a wall in 15 days. How many days will 9 workers take to build a similar wall? Now 24 workers are taking 15 days. So I have written the given statement, whatever is given in the question, number of days taken by 24 workers to build a wall is equal to 15 days. Now, number of days or time taken by one worker to build the same wall. Important is same wall. So, one worker will require more days or less number of days. Should I divide here or should I multiply? 15 with 24, should I divide or should I multiply? See, you have to use logic here. Don't just blindly try to do what you have been doing. One worker will require more time, more number of days. 24 workers could complete in 15 days. Definitely the wall was required a lot of work to build the wall. So one worker definitely will have to do the work of 24 workers that they did in 15 days. Whatever work they completed, 24 workers could complete in 15 days, one worker alone will do. So one worker will definitely require a lot more number of days to complete the or to build the same wall. So here if I have to find that, I will not divide, I will multiply 24 with 15. Don't make this mistake of dividing here. So let's either we multiply or we leave it like this. Let's leave it like this, okay? So the number of days taken by one worker to build the same wall is 24 multiplied by 15, because definitely he will require a lot of work to do. Only two hands here, 24 multiplied by 2, 48 hands were together to complete the wall in 15 days. So one worker will definitely require a whole lot of more number of days. Question is asking to find how many number of days 9 workers required to build the same wall. Important is the same wall, the word. Okay, so 9 workers will definitely take less number of days because more hands join to build the same wall. So if I have to find this, then I have to divide here. Very carefully choose where you have to divide and where you have to multiply. These questions are slightly tricky. Most of the students get confused. See, time taken by one worker is these many days. 9 workers will be more hands would join. If more hands join, the time taken will definitely decrease now. So whatever the time was taken by, number of days was taken by one worker, you have to divide it with 9 to find the number of days taken by 9 workers. So 3 3s are 9, 3 8s are 24, 3 5s are 15. So 8 multiplied by 5 is 40 days. This is the amount of time that 9 workers would require to build the wall. See, never get confused in such questions, because here you should look that blindly I should not divide. 24 workers build a wall in 15 days. One worker definitely will require more number of days, and 9 workers, think like this, think logically, 9 workers will definitely take less number of days as compared to one worker. Think like this and then you can decide where to multiply, where to divide. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Let's start with question number 17. Okay, question number 17 says 40 men can finish a piece of work in 26 days. How many men will be needed to finish it in 16 days? Okay, in this kind of questions, never get confused. Whatever you need to find out, here you have to find out number of men. So keep
the value, not the value, but the men toward on the right. Means we have got two values, right? Here like 26 days and 40 men. You are trying to find the number of men. Ultimately, you are trying to find in 16 days how many number of men are required. So wherever you write the given statement and wherever you try to calculate, keep the number of men on the right, keep the days on the left in this kind of questions, okay? Because you are trying to find the number of men, okay? I hope I'm clear. Number of men, if you're trying to find whatever you're trying to find, keep it on the right, the other value keep it to the left, okay? So I have written the given statement here, I have tweaked it, means I have written 26 days first and then 40 men later. But the question, in the question, 40 men is written first and 26 days later. So what is the statement saying? In 26 days 40 men are able to finish a piece of work, okay? So let us find out in one day number of men required to finish the same piece of work, okay? In one day how many men will be required? If in 20 days 40 men are completing the work in one day, will less men be required or more number of men? Definitely more number of men, because whatever 40 men could complete in 26 days, I am trying to complete in one day. So I need to multiply here. I cannot divide to find here, okay? Think logically and then find out your answer. So this 0 comes in the end, and then I have to multiply 26 with 4. 4 6 are 24, 2 gets carried over, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 2 is 10. So 1040 men will be required if I want to do the same piece of work in one day. Now in 16 days, number of men required to finish the same piece of work, we have to find out, okay? So what we will do here, definitely 16 days less number of men will be required, because uh, because 16 days means time has increased but the work is same, work is not changing. So definitely I have to divide here, right? Less number of men can complete in 16 days. Whatever work could be completed in one day by 1040 men, 16 days means less number of people can easily complete that work, same piece of work. That is very important, same piece of work. So if I divide this, what will I get? 4 4s are 16, 4 2s are 8, 10 minus 8 is 2. So 2 comes here, 4 6 are 24 and then 0 at the end, right? Again, can I not divide with 2? Yes, of course. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6 and 0. Again I can divide, 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12 and 13 minus 12 is 1. So 2 5s are 10. You can directly divide with 4 also. Instead of doing 2 times, you can divide with 4 and then we will get for 16 days, the same piece of work will require 65 men, okay? So think like that, think logically, you will be able to answer. Don't panic, don't just go with the set method. Think one day will require more number of men, 16 days means number of men less can complete the same piece of work. Think like that and then you will be able to find the answer. Okay, so let's move to the next question.
Let's start with question number 18. Question number 18 says, in an army camp, there were provisions for 550 men for 28 days, but 700 men attended the camp. So more number of men attended the camp. How long did the provisions last? So same quantity of provisions. Provisions haven't changed. So in this such kind of question, what we should find out? 550 men consume a certain quantity of provision for 28 days. We should first understand how much will one man consume the same quantity. Okay. Then only we can find out for 700 men the same quantity of provisions, how long it will last, right? So I have written a given statement. 550 men have sufficient provisions for 28 days. Now for one man, there are 10 potatoes. If 5 people are there, then they might consume in one day. But if there is one person, then definitely he might take 3 days or 4 days to consume 10 potatoes. Similarly, 550 men can means he is taking a lot many more number of days, right? Similarly, here if 550 men are consuming for 28 days, one man will consume It will take much longer, because the quantity of provision is too large for one man to finish it off in 28 days. So here we need to multiply 550 with 28. Let's multiply 550 with 28. Let's see what is the answer. So this 0, 8 zeros are 0, 8 fives are 40, 4 got carried over, then 8 fives are 40. So 40 plus that carried over 4, it becomes 44. Then 0 here, if you put across here, put across, no problem. 2 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 fives are 10, again 2 fives are 10, and then 1 had got carried over, so it will be 11. So add it up, 0 0 4 5 1. So one man will take 15,400 days to consume all of the provisions that were there for 550 men. So now we need to find out, question is not asking us for one man, question is asking us for 700 men. 700 men, will they take more number of days than one person or less number of days? Definitely lot less actually. Even they will consume in less than 28 days, because 550 men, if they consumed in 28 days, 700 men are more, so they will finish it off in lesser number of days. So I need to divide here. One man consumes in 15,400 days, so 15,400 divided by 700 men. So the zeros will get cancelled out, then 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14. 15 minus 14 is 1. 1 will come here, so it will again be 7 twos are 14. See, the answer came up to be 22 days, which is definitely less than 28. Okay, so you think logically and then you will be easily able to find the answer without making any mistakes. Okay.
Question number 19 says a given quantity of rice is sufficient for 60 men for 3 days. 60 persons for 3 days. How many days would the rice last for 18 persons? So 60, I have written the given statement as it is. 60 people have sufficient rice for 3 days. Now one person definitely will take, for the same quantity of rice, he will take more number of days. One person will definitely consume a lot less than 60 people. So here we need to multiply 60 into 3. So 180 days. For 180 days, the rice will be sufficient for one person. Now 18 people can have the same quantity of rice. Definitely 18 people will consume a lot more than one person. So here we will divide 180, which is the amount of days the rice lasts for one person. So 180, that is the rice, number of days for one person, and then we will divide it by 18, because 18 will be the number of people for whom we are trying to find. So 18 ones are 18 and here 18 tens are 180. So answer is 10 days. Okay. So with this we complete the exercise 10C. If you have doubts anywhere, or if you have any other question that I have not attempted but you want me to attend, please let me know in the comment section, and then we will move to exercise 10D. But for that, please like, share and subscribe to my channel Siddhi Academics.